Hey, I'm JD. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Please hit like. And I've got an interesting little video today. So I've got all these vials with all these watch parts that I got. And I got another set of vials with a ton more watch parts. But this particular video has nothing to do with vials and watch parts. What this has to do is with my darn remote starter. So this is going to be a video on AutoStart. This is an AutoStart starter with a remote starter, plus it's got like a 2-kilometer range. This thing is crazy good, right? So the problem with this is the battery is weak as hell. So what I'm going to do is show you how to replace the battery on this, and I'm really going to try to do it without ruining anything here, because it's a very delicate auto starter, and I've dropped it on the ground probably 200 times. So I know that there's, I think, a screw missing here, but I've got a bunch of tape keeping this thing together. So I got to remove the tape first. So first thing I'm going to do though is remove it from this little keychain here. That's the smartest thing to do. And I don't know if you've ever seen anybody fix one of these things before, but so it looks like there's a screw missing right here. So I don't even know if I've ever replaced that screw before. So maybe I can find a screw for this, but the first thing is, look at this tape. Who put this tape on here? What a shitty job that was. Wait a second, it was me. So I'm going to remove the tape. And this was the tape holding the whole damn thing together. This auto starter I got in 2010, I think. And my car is a Honda Accord Coupe, the last American muscle car, 280 horsepower, and it's a standard. So I got a stick, which is really cool. But this starter has always been so good. It's been such a nice starter. And I didn't want to have to replace the starter, even though it's kind of in really rough condition. So I know the hard part of this job is actually when this thing falls out, you're kind of screwed, eh? So I got to take it apart really carefully using my ridiculously long thumbnail and just try to move this up a bit. And I know the antenna is in the tip here. So there's the antenna. Now it takes 2 of these big C2025 batteries. So I got to go to my battery department and see if I can find one of those. I'll be right back. So I just happen to have 2 CR2025 batteries left. They're 3-volt batteries. Here they are. And what I don't want to do is mix the old ones up with the new ones and end up putting the old batteries back in. Now, I don't know if I've ever done that before, but if I have, I wouldn't tell you anyway. So these batteries are sandwiched together. Now, because they're sandwiched together like this, then they should be running in, let me see, 3 volts plus 3 volts equals 6 volts. Now, are these in parallel or series? I'm not sure. So I did tell you that I was an electrical engineer, but I forget when you stack batteries what happens. So also, this thing is touchy as hell. Like, it's got a button here and a button there, and if you move anything the wrong way, the whole damn thing falls apart. So I'm trying to keep it in the same position even though I just moved it, which might cause me the problems from hell here because I did move it. So I take these 2 batteries and slide them out, and then these are the new ones, I hope. So take these new batteries and slide them in, and that should be the job, other than this whole circuit board moving in the wrong place, right? So now I got to look at this thing, and I think I kind of moved it in the wrong way. Oh, there we go. It just went back down. So now with any luck, I can just place it straight down. And look at that circuit board. There's the antenna there. This thing has got a range of about 2 kilometers. It's friggin' fantastic. It's an amazing range. There's an auxiliary button here that's got some goo on it that I've never used, and there's an F button on the top, and still don't know what that stands for. Maybe it stands for friggin' button, like F. The screw that goes in would go in here, but obviously you can see the plastic that would mate with that screw is broken off. So the screw is not going to work. So I'm just going to place this straight back down again, and hopefully I can meld these 2 things together like that and like that and like that. There we go. Is that together now? So now I'm panicking to make sure I've got tape on the damn thing. So let me just lay it flat again for a second. and get out some tape. Now this tape is likely not the most ideal tape, but for now it's going to have to do, right? So I'm just going to take Scotch tape, invented by a guy from Scotland, right? Scotch tape, get it? Scotland, Scotch tape. And I'm just going to use that for now. Just stick it on. And I might replace this tape after with better tape, because this tape looks pretty shitty. So, but a nice long slice of Scotch tape with a nice bottle of rum would work really well. So there we go. And I don't use that aux button, whatever that does for the car. I can't remember. It does something. So that's an auxiliary button. And obviously I have too much tape because there's stuff in the nubby here I'll just squish it down for now. And I don't know if I've ever made a video on how to take one of these apart and tape it back together again, but you can see that I got to tape it a little tighter. And gluing it back would be no good, because if I need to change the battery again, I'm screwed. So there we go. I got to make sure that the tape doesn't interfere with the buttons. So just press it together like that, and then try to seal it down while I'm pressing it together. And this is too big a piece of tape here, so I should cut it right here, because when it gets to the round side, it kind of doesn't work well. So I got a really big pair of scissors, but it's the world's best pair of scissors. I got it at Cordon Tools. So Cordon Tools, C-O-R-D-O-N Tools, they deliver, and they're an amazing shop that's got tools and hardware and stock brass. If you're a watchmaker and you need some brass, they got everything at Cordon Tools. So now what I'm going to do is lock the door, and if I see some really good stuff happening here, there's the display. And is it locking? I don't know. It sent the signal to lock the door, but I'm upstairs and it might be through too much metal or something, right? Put it close to your chest, boy. Oh, there we go. You saw that. It got the signal and comes back and says it's locked. So it worked, which means the car starter will also work. So I'll just, for now, I'll leave this tape on here, but I may want to tape this up a bit better because it's kind of shitty right now. So it's likely going to come off. The first storm, my tape will fall off. And then I'm screwed. Anyway, so that's it. So thanks for watching this crazy video, and send me a link to let me know where I can buy a container. There's my lathe on the floor behind me there. Where I can buy a container that will allow me to put these vials in standing up like that. So let me know. Send me a note or a link out there. I've done lots for you people on watch repair, and where to buy that. So, and I know there's going to be non-watch people watching this video, but too bad. So another thing is some update on Bridezilla. I've been testing this for 2 weeks now, and it's still running like so perfect. I'm going to put the next to the mic. Think of that sound. This is Bridezilla. I need to put the hands back on Bridezilla. I'm still looking for my watch update here. Still looking for a stem for this watch that I've got to fix. And tomorrow I'm going to disassemble or take the balance staff out of this watch for repair and start working on the repair of that watch again. So that's it. I'm JD. Thanks for watching my channel. Should I point my face at the camera with my thing here? Look at all that shit up there. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.